What's up, everybody? It's Vicious here, and I wanted to talk about this PlayStation Universe tweet. So they're telling us about an update. Sifu will be getting an accessibility update with difficulty modes and high contrast mode for PS5 and PS4. Now, I don't have a problem with any of that, you know. I haven't played Sifu. I can't tell you what the difficulty is like. I hear a lot of gaming journalists are saying that it's pretty difficult. Some people are saying that it's difficult outside of them. And you know, it's just something that you got to get used to, and it's something that, you know, it takes practice, I'm hearing. I haven't played the game. I will play the game. Just so much that's going on right now. Just bought expandable storage for my PS5. Woo-hoo! And I just pre-ordered the digital deluxe version of Horizon Forbidden West. So yeah, I'm really trying to take advantage of this bonus because I got F'd on my taxes. But anyway, yeah, so Sifu, I don't see anything wrong with the accessibility thing. They're going to be adding a mode that's easier and a couple modes that are harder, I guess. But let's take a look at the quote retweets, and hell, we'll even look at some comments here in a bit. So the first thing, oh nope, it just changed over, huh? And I don't think that has anything really bad to say about it. Man, everything's coming in. All right, here we go. I don't know if this will even let me translate tweet. I even wanted to play. Now I'll save some change. What? So because the game is going to add a mode that's easier for people, you don't want to play? Huh, that's interesting. Let's see. This person thinks this is a good move for an indie company. They'll make the game more accessible and bring more profits. Yes, I get it. The point of the game is to be hard, but hey, you can still play the difficulty you like, right? And this is Chaos Prime Zero YouTube. I'm gonna have to visit this person. So that's basically my view on things, and I think we've seen a glimpse of that one person that said FromSoft would never. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe we'll go across it one more time here. But yeah, so my problem with FromSoft games is I don't think that they're necessarily hard, but there's a great deal of people that do think that they're hard and can't really compartmentalize a difficulty over a grind. You know what I mean? Like, there's some games where it's like just easy. Dungeon Fighter Online, if you ask me, isn't a game that I would consider hard, but it is a game I would consider tedious after a certain point because you need to grind, because things are just going to be stronger than you because you don't have the proper equipment. And that's sort of like the type of game I think needs different difficulties. And DFO does have different difficulties. Doesn't really have an easy mode, but it has normal. But once you get certain equipment, you will you'll want to never play on normal because you'll be so strong that normal won't do anything for you anymore. But here we go, right here. FromSoft would never. I'm not going to assume this person has a lot of malice, but you know what? Yeah, I will. I'll play devil's advocate here. And this is not reflecting on this person, so I don't know if this is some sort of flex or not. But I don't think FromSoft should be praised for not adhering to what people actually want from their games. They are a company that sells millions of copies every time they poop out a game, whether it be Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Sekiro. They poop out 1 million copies and people eat it up. And there are some people that just want to play the game because it's trending and can actually beat it. I used to know this person, and she had trouble playing Bloodborne. And the thing is, I would never brag about beating Bloodborne in front of a person. It's something that I've done. It's fun. If they think I'm cool because of it, that's cool. But I think that it kind of made me sad that this person couldn't actually get through the game because they said that their reactions aren't that good. So I was thinking at that point, man, if they had a casual mode, and I talked about this with Anubis, if they had a casual mode in FromSoft games, I think they would be demeaning enough that you, if you even know about it, that you went to a casual mode, because that's something that's made fun of in the community. Even though they're the most casual gamers of all time, technically. Dark Souls fans. Yeah. I'm sorry, I lost my place there because I was just scrolling down and I seen that comment. I started thinking about something else. But yeah, I think that FromSoft, you should not brag about that if that's what that is. But you know, I don't know if it is or isn't. And we have Ant here. I for one will be turning the difficulty up, not down. Sweat drop. Alrighty. This person is another sensible person. They said, "Let's go." That's great. That is great. There's nothing wrong with this update. Good, that's what I like to see. I'm finally gonna have a chance to beat it. Lamau. See, this is what people need, you know. They're interested in the game, they're interested in the subject matter. You don't know how many people I know played a game like Sekiro and just couldn't beat it. Anubis couldn't beat it. He's a person that doesn't even want a difficulty change. He can't beat it and he's happy knowing that he can't beat it. I'll never understand that. And then there's a person I used to know that used to be my friend. They were a big Souls fan, and they never like played. They never beat Sekiro. So you know, I think that should tell you something. But they praise the game. They praise the game, and it's just weird to me how you want to like praise a game that you like barely by the skin of your teeth can beat, or well, I guess that's not so weird. It is satisfying, but it's weird when you can't beat it and you still praise it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it can be good looking and you can like comment on how it looks and everything, in my opinion, but if you can't beat it, I don't know if you could just say that it's as great as, like, you know, sliced bread. Look at this. This is great news, although I hope nothing will be locked behind specific difficulties besides some achievements or whatevs. That's cool too. You can tell who never played Ninja Gaiden Sigma, man. One like, what is with that? Like, Ninja Gaiden Sigma is a tough game. I'm not gonna lie. When I rented it, I never beat it because I got tired of losing to this one boss. I could beat it. I could beat it now, especially. But when I was in middle school and that game came out, I couldn't beat it in the time frame in which I had the game rented, and I most certainly can beat it because I beat Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 and 3, and I beat them on the more difficult levels, not like the hardest levels. Ninja Gaiden Sigma is not like a good, I don't think that that's a good comparison anyway. I don't like, even though I haven't played Sifu, I don't think that Sifu and Ninja Gaiden Sigma share like any sort of qualities whatsoever. Like in Sifu, you're facing human enemies, and I'm pretty sure the AI is a little bit more lax. Whereas like in Ninja Gaiden, you're getting attacked by like 5 demons at once, and you have a block, but the block gets broken within like 1 hit. You know what I mean? It gets broken within 1 hit, and you don't have a dodge that just carries you. You know what I mean? Let's see. Exactly why platinums were always meaningless to me. Just watered down participation awards in most cases. What the hell is that? These people are like legit mad over something that doesn't affect their gameplay. And I actually legit get a little tilted at that. Because what difference does it make? When I suggest that there should be a casual mode, anytime you suggest something like that, when things like this come up, people always like to dogpile on you. I don't think that dogpiling on the person who just wants to play the same video game as you and like possibly like connect with you and like, you know, share something interesting about the game, like I don't think that's a good idea. You know, and participation awards is such a boomer thing to say anyway. Like, who cares? Oh, hold on, what's this? Oh man, I'm sure this will really be will be really well received in the replies and quote retweets by the gatekeeping crowd. Yeah, amen. I'm gonna like that. I enjoy the part where repetitive stages and difficulty are not issues for some players. LOL. Obvious these players are not fighting game players. What? Well, let me say this. I hate when people say that you know, games like Sifu or like Devil May Cry are fighting games. They're not really fighting games. They are character action games, and This is more of like a brawler, I guess you could say. It's like a 3D brawler. It's kind of like a 3D Streets of Rage in a way, from what I understand. So yeah, I don't know if I really call that a fighting game. Maybe I'd call them a beat 'em up. But yeah. Oh, this person's like smacking their forehead. People don't get it. Defeats the purpose of the game when you want to play it easy. The fuck you think Kung Fu is, bruh? That is the silliest thing I have read in this entire video. Who gives a fuck what Kung Fu is? I'm sorry, that came out wrong. Let me preface that. Kung Fu is a really cool martial art, and it is an ancient martial art. It is awesome. But who the fuck cares what Kung Fu is when you just want to come home after work or after school, or hell, even during the weekend, and just play a video game until you fall asleep? Like, what is with these motherfuckers that get on to a game or a certain series and they're like, you know, the goal is to, you know, have veins popping out of your fucking head and have your fucking heart almost stop because you're holding your breath so long in the middle of a boss fight. Like, what is with these people, you know? Like, what exactly do you want? Do you want people to be exactly like you? I don't understand that shit. It's always better when more people can experience a good game. Good move, slow clap. Sorry, I might be a little bit dyslexic. I agree with that. Easier and harder difficulties, very good. Accessibility updates, difficulty modes. One of these things is not like the other. Jesus Christ. I'm so happy accessibility is becoming normal in games. Accessibility... Okay, so, I'm sorry. They're talking about like modes for people with special needs, like blind people, deaf people, basically handicapable people. I'm sorry. This person isn't talking about difficulty. I was about to go on a difficulty thing. Gamers, I am begging y'all to stop rehashing the same shitty anti-accessibility arguments every time Dev does this. Thank you. Yes, good. Gross. The high difficulty is what makes the game fun. Hold on, let's see who replied to this. Imagine it's actually just harder difficulties. You know, I kind of want to respond to that. 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to go to a point that I was talking about a little bit ago, which was about gaming journalists and why they're made fun of. So, gaming journalists, since, well, I won't want to say since Cuphead, but it's been way before Cuphead. Gaming journalists aren't really the best at some games, and I really feel for them because I don't really think that they necessarily know what they're going to be testing out, and I don't think that they're like, you know, playing a game that's within their area of expertise. This particular guy, I'm not really a big fan of him. He's a dude at GameSpot. He's the Middle Eastern dude. I know exactly where his ancestry's from or whatever. Not that makes any difference. It's just the only way I know how to identify him. He was playing this game. He was playing Devil May Cry 5. This is a TGS 2018, as you can see. 20 minutes of S-rank Devil May Cry 5 Dante gameplay. He said that this was his gameplay in a later interview when he was talking about it. And he wasn't very good. He got an S-rank because, and this was later confirmed in interviews with the producers of Devil May Cry 5, leading the whole promotional period of Devil May Cry 5, they tweaked the ranking system to give people who weren't that good at playing the game higher scores so it make them feel better about themselves, and that's fine. I don't really have a problem with that. They should do that going forward. They should do that, but I think that they should keep this in easy mode and things like that and the like, because when people make videos of Devil May Cry, they want to see something cool and they want something to reaffirm that what they're seeing is cool, which is a style ranking. And I'm not trying to like lean into this dude too much about this. I was a little like salty that he was like so impressed with himself because he didn't really show anything very good in this gameplay whatsoever. You know, a lot of people were starving for Dante gameplay at this point back in the day, and when he was playing, he didn't really do anything that cool. In this case, I think it's okay to be like, well, you know what, they probably should have got somebody better to do it, or somebody who would pick it up better. But he probably said he knew about how to play the game. He said he played other Devil May Cry games. But let's take a look, shall we? Okay, so, you know, nothing wrong with what he did there. I don't know why he's still attacking. And this isn't even like a little bit ago. Hold on a second. We gotta like go back. Cause, oh yeah, see, he, like, for some reason never worked a camera in an action game before. that really, like, you know, bothered me a bit. It's like, come on, man, turn the camera faster. I'm a big bitch when it comes to you know, people showing off gameplay for a game from time to time. Not all the time, it's just when it's this bad. Like, as you can see, he was about to die. The reason why he was about to die earlier is because he kept hitting triangle. And he got lucky there. He's lucky that you can parry, hold on a second, you can parry that specific attack in Devil May Cry 5, because parrying hasn't been in the game since like Devil May Cry 1 at this point. And yeah, it's a whole big thing. It's pausing because I have my editor in the background, I think. But yeah, this is the S rank gameplay. And as you can see, it's not that S rank. He's using a shotgun, which, you know, in every Devil May Cry game that a shotgun's been in, which is every single one of them, has been like a close range move. He's like shooting them from like far away. But this is turning into me talking about him. But the only reason I'm talking about him is because this is the gameplay that they thought was like so exciting and they wanted to show us, because they were reinvigorated by the ranking that he got, and plus it's something to put on a YouTube thumbnail. We all know what it's here for. But the fact that this person actually legitimately seemed like later on when they did an interview that they would actually give this game like a glowing score, or like, you know, really wanted to tell a lot of people about it, that just like reaffirms what I've been saying all along. Like, if you have difficulty settings that are fit to people and like how they play games, it'll be much easier for them to like play the game, recommend it to someone else, and enjoy themselves, and then the world's just a much better place. Don't gatekeep and don't tell people, you know, you should just get better, unless you're talking about in a fighting game space or in a space where you're like trying to play a game competitively. Yes, encourage them to get better. Don't be a dick about it. And that's all I got for this video, guys. You let me know what you think. Do you think that changing a game and giving it different difficulties is something that developers shouldn't waste their time with? Do you have the biggest dick in the world? Are you the hardest person that there is, and you could just do anything? Or do you think that this is a good idea and more developers, I'm looking at FromSoft, should add more options for people to acclimate to a game system? Anyway, that's it. Holler at you later.